Lie on your stomach. Spread your legs. Put your right hand on the floor and your forehead on the back of your right hand, like that. Place your left hand behind your head and roll your head with your left hand. Lift your left elbow in the air. Lift your left elbow in the air and roll your head from right to left. Lift your left elbow in the air and use it to roll your head very light from right to left. Many times. Your whole right hand is lying on the floor. It is not lifting. Please put your heart in it. This needs to be as follows. Your left hand is rolling the head. Your hand rolls the head like a ball. Make your head light, comfortable. This is not your whole body moving with your head. Change your hands and do the same thing. Put your forehead on the floor and place both hands behind your head. Roll your head with both hands. Roll it so your hands will move and both your elbows are in the air. Roll your head without force. Make your head soft, soft, soft. Leave that, lie on your back and rest a moment. On your back, put your left hand behind your head and your right hand on your forehead. Roll your head like this. Your left hand are the hand, the elbows, the forearm are all lying on the floor completely. Change your hands, please. Like that. And now, lift your head from the floor. Keep your left hand on your forehead and your right hand behind your head. Roll your head like this in the air. Roll your head between your hands. It is the same movement as we did before. Not a new movement, not new movements. With two hands, same movement. Head is in the air, same movement. Lower your head and roll your head with your left hand again. Pay attention what your head does when she rolls the head. Now lift your head into the air and do exactly the same thing. Now your right hand at the back will also help the rolling. Leave that. Rest a moment. Change hands so the right hand is on your forehead, left hand is behind the head. Roll your head a few times like this, and now lift your head in the air and roll it with both hands. Use your right hand and your left hand to help your head roll. Like that. Lie on your stomach again. Put your right hand on your forehead as a minute ago. Your left hand behind your head. Lift your head and hands from the floor and do the same thing. Roll your head between your hands. Roll it. Don't make funny expression in your face. Rest a moment. It is not your elbows going up and down. away from the floor. They simply can get closer and away from each other, but not up and down. Keep them wide. Roll your head. Do not turn your body together with it, just the head. Like that. Leave that and please sit down. Sit in a comfortable posture. You can sit in any way, maybe cross your legs if it's comfortable. Put your right hand on your forehead, left hand from behind, and roll your head between your hands. Roll your head between your hands. Like that, leave that. Put your two hands like a minute ago. Your right one is in front of your forehead, but this time do not touch the forehead. Your left hand is behind your head without touching it. Move only your hands. Keep your palms straight. Do not do anything except moving your hands. You do not need to make an effort with your head or your body. Relax and move your right hand in the front and your left hand behind. Move your hands, not your head, your hands. Like that. And now, slowly, slowly, begin touching your hand and do the same exact movement. Only now let your head move with your hands. No. A few of you are doing it, but the rest don't understand anything. The moment they are moving, they are touching their head, they begin to do other movements. Do it again. Look at others who are doing the movement. Like that. Do and look at some people who are doing it. Please, you. Please look. No, begin first with your hands away from your forehead and the back of your head and resume the movement of rolling back and forth without touching your head. Very slowly touch your head and continue to do this movement. Look at the others that can do it that I point to. See what their hands do, or what their head does when it's rolling. Now try to do the same thing yourself. Again. Like that. Change your legs and hands. Sit comfortably and do the same thing. Don't repeat your mistake. Look at your neighbors who can do it well. Don't repeat the same mistake. Look at some people who can do it well. What happens the moment your one hand is touching your head? It begins to move your head. What happens when the other hand is touching? It starts rolling the head also. What happens when both hands are touching the head? They roll your head. But many of you are doing this instead. The moment your head touches your hands, it stops rolling because you stop the independent movement of your elbow. At that point, you begin moving the elbows together with the body. Rolling is not that. Please try again. Do not touch in the beginning. Gradually touch your head and bring it to movement. Do it only with your right hand touching your forehead. Your left hand is not touching the back of your head. Let your left hand just not do anything. Only the right hand touches your forehead. Your left hand doesn't do anything. And now, change hands and place your left hand on your forehead. Your right hand is not doing anything. Roll your head with your left hand only. Roll your head. Don't push your head. Your hand must be completely straight and touching your forehead. While your left hand is doing the movement, your head is rolling from right to left. Roll your head like that with your hand. Roll your head with your hand. And now have only your right hand touching the back of your head and roll it. Leave your left hand alone. Leave it. Roll your head. Don't hold it. Roll it with your right hand behind your head. Don't grab it. Roll your head. The straightest palm. Then your head will roll like a wheel on your head. Again, your right hand is straight. It doesn't bend, doesn't catch your head. It doesn't hold your head. The hand behind your head is making light movement. Your head rolls inside your hand like a wheel on a floor. The floor never bends or catches the wheel. The floor lies straight and the wheel goes over it. Straight hand touches the head only at one point at a time. Doesn't fold the hand. Don't fold the head. Don't grab the head with your hand. Change your hands and do the same thing with your left hand. Your left hand is straight. The moment your left hand touches your head, the head rolls. It rolls on the hand like a wheel rolling on the floor. The floor does not bend. For those who are not succeeding, do not continue making the same mistake. This will not improve like that. You can do it for 10 years without ever succeeding. You need to do slowly and think what you're doing. What does it mean to roll? I see your people who have already done it twice and still are not succeeding. It doesn't help to do the movement repeatedly. You have to use your brain and intelligence. You need to go slowly. It is your hand that is changing from place to its place from one point to another. Doing the same movement again and again does not give any new outcome. Like that. Please lie on your back and rest a moment. Stand on your knees, like that, and spread them. Take your head between your two hands. Your right hand is in front, your left hand behind. Roll your head between your hands while standing on your knees. Please notice, is one elbow is going backward and the other is going forward. That is not okay. Your elbows do not move forward and back. They move out to the side and return. They should not be moving backwards or forwards. Your hands should touch lightly, but they are not sliding. They are lightly touching, so you can feel if you're sliding or if you're rolling. Change your hands, do the same thing. Again, your fingers do not catch or hold your head. Your hands are straight and do not grab your head. They don't hold your head. It is only that your head can roll between your heads. Don't slide your hands, roll them. Don't slide, roll like that. That's okay. Lie on your back, leave that, lie on your back and rest a moment. Please rest a moment. Please stand on your feet. Spread your legs. Bend your head forward. Lower it. Bend your knees if you want. Bend your knees. Lower your head. Take your head between your hands and begin rolling it. Roll your head and let it go down slowly towards the floor, as low as it will go. Roll your head, and you will see that slowly it will sink down towards the floor. Roll your head with your knees bent. Roll your head many times. You will see that your head will gradually get lower and your body folds much easier, like that. Straighten up and rest standing. Change your hands over and try the same thing again. Lower your head again and slowly pull your head towards the floor. Roll your head between both your hands. Slowly. It needs to be the same movement, like you did before, rolling the head. Please try again. Roll your head. If you don't roll your head, you won't do anything. Roll. The same movement. Change your hands. Try again. Try with the rolling, so the rolling is clear. Please first roll your head with your hands. Don't slide. And then come down with your head. Like that. And roll again and again and again. And then it will go down, your head will go down more and more by itself. Now rest on your back and rest. Lie on your back and rest. Return to standing on your feet. Spread your legs. Now with your knees straight. Do not bend your knees. Do the same thing. Spread your legs. Roll your head. Straighten your legs. Don't bend your knees. Don't bend your knees. Gradually, let your head go lower and lower down. Continue to roll your head and let it sink down. Come back up and rest while standing. Change the arrangement of your hands. Lower your head as you roll. As you roll it with your hands while keeping your knees completely straight. Roll your head between your hands. Don't just turn your head between your hands. You are rolling the head with your hands. Remember that your knees are straight. If you succeed in truly rolling your head, you can go down to the floor with straight knees. You can go down with straight knees. Please lie down and rest. Notice the differences these movements do in your body. Even those who didn't succeed will still feel a difference. Remain on the floor. Place your left hand on your forehead. Roll your head. Do not hold your head. Only roll it. That means your left hand needs to be straight and change its point of contact with your forehead. Like that. Change your hands and roll your head again. Keep your right hand straight and the point of contact on your palm and your forehead move from one place to another. That is what is called to roll. The point of contact on your palm and the point of contact on your forehead move. Lie on your stomach again and place your forehead on the floor. Put your right hand behind your head. Don't hold your head. Roll your head so that the point of contact on your hand moves from place to place. Do not hold your head. Keep your hand straight. The point of contact changes every moment. Each time your hand touches a different place. Change your hands and do the same thing. And now place your left hand under your forehead, your right hand on the back of your head. Lift your head and both hands are all on the air. You lift both your head and the hands from the floor and begin rolling your head between the two hands. Many of you, I see that your movements improved. Change the arrangement of your hands and roll your head. Many learned how to do that. Please leave that alone. Get up on your feet, walk around the room, try it at home until it goes really, really well.